Hi, I'm Tyson Franklin, and welcome to this week's episode of 5 Minute Friday, which is part 2, or should I say number 2, of You Can't Polish a Poo. Today I want to talk about reach and frequency. These two terms are often used by sales reps to assist in selling their marketing product. Basically, reach is the number of people who will see your marketing message, whereas frequency is about how many times they will see it. Here's the million-dollar question though. Is it better to make contact with 80 potential clients one time, which is reach, or is it better to make contact with only 20 potential clients 4 times, which is frequency? A sales rep will tell you that they are both as important as each other. However, they are wrong. And I'll say that again. They are wrong because reach without frequency equals wasted money. If you think about it, marketing is about building a long-term relationship with potential clients. Therefore, it's vital for your marketing message to be consistent and repetitive, almost to the point of being boring. The more often you share your marketing message with your potential clients, that means frequency, the more chance you will have of them responding. Think of this, one newspaper, radio, or even an online ad with a broad distribution is a waste of money. Yes, you may receive phone calls or maybe online inquiries on the day of publication, especially if you have a really strong call to action, but you will receive a better response if you run a similar ad numerous times. Have you read the newspaper today? Or did you watch, say, TV last night? Did you read an article online this morning? If you did, can you recall any ads that you actually saw? Only ads with frequency will be remembered. The other ones will be lost, unless, of course, there was a unique message that made an emotional connection in some way, or you happen to be the perfect target market right now and that message spoke directly to you. To give you a good example of frequency, there's a business in the Atherton Tablelands, which is about an hour away from where I live, called Golden Drop Winery, and they have been advertising on television for years. Now, I think I could repeat their television commercial almost word for word because I've seen it that many times. But here's the amazing thing. I don't think I've ever seen their television commercial on before 11 p.m. Advertising on late television is really cheap. And because it's so cheap, they can repeat their message over and over again. Now, if they went for reach, they could have advertised during, say, MasterChef or Australia's Got Talent. The only problem would have been their budget. It would have been exhausted after 1 or 2 commercials because advertising during prime time costs a lot of money. So reach is very expensive, whereas frequency is less expensive. But you need to find a happy medium between the two. Of course, if you have a budget like Coca-Cola or Nike, you can smash reach and smash frequency. But small business owners don't have that size budget. I've got a story here about a farmer. I think this is a great analogy. Imagine a farmer with 500 fruit trees. The trees need to be fertilized twice a year for them to produce fruit, but the farmer only has enough fertilizer to feed them all once. What should the farmer do? Should the farmer fertilize all 500 trees once, which is reach, and produce no fruit for the season, or fertilize 250 trees twice, which is frequency, producing fruit on 250 trees? Of course, the farmer will choose option 2, as fruit from 250 trees is better than no fruit from 500 trees. Fruit puts money on the table, and so will frequency put money into your bank account. So the next time you're considering doing any form of advertising, consider a smaller, narrower market and deliver your message often instead of trying to market to the masses, most of which are probably not your potential clients anyway. And another benefit of frequency is it gives you a chance to test and measure your message with different headlines, different offers, and calls to action. Therefore, it's a double bonus. So if you have an online business and all your marketing is done online, just change the terminology of what I've been using to suit what works best for you. Frequency and reach still works the same way on Facebook and other online platforms. You can narrow or broaden your audience by age, location, occupation, and many other parameters. Then you select your budget. So are you going to smash your whole budget in one day to 100,000 people, which is reach? Or will you narrow your audience to say 10,000 or less and spread your budget over 7 days or maybe 2 weeks, hitting the same people multiple times? That's frequency. And from what I've seen online, the best messages and the ones that I remember are the ones that I see on a regular basis. So next week, I'm going to do part 3. So that's all for me this week. I'll talk to you again next week. Bye for now.